Guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul EastX Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hello, everyone.
We've got Perfect Zero, Tom.
Guten Tagen.
Plus Brandy Cat's off to the side, and also running the contest tonight.
Hello.
We are very happy to be streaming a recent release called Golf Club Wasteland. Let's see this intro. Global ecological catastrophe. The ultra-rich move to Mars. Tesla City. Now citizens of Mars take charter flights to Earth and play golf in the ruins of civilization. Like, wow, that's a very heady concept for a golf game.
Yep, it starts next year.
Golf Club Wasteland. Yeah, it's not as far-fetched as you might think. But this game sells for $10. It's available on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So it is on all the major platforms, which is really cool. The price is good, so even if you don't win a copy tonight, please support the developer and publisher by buying it. BX Latino Heat, woo! Thank you, Jordan. I think, didn't we say like "and you" or something in the intro? I feel like it says something along those lines. Alright, Golf Club Wasteland, let's do this. So I'll go ahead and explain a little aspect of the contest that we're doing. And that is that in the final round of the contest, that's when we'll be doing a giveaway for 2 copies of this game. And unlike most of our streams, you could pick any platform, any of the 3 consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch, and you will just tell Brandy, the moderator, which platform you want, and you tell her your email address, and we will send you the code next week.
Whisper your email address.
Wow, this
Don't
yeah,
just put it in
whisper.
open
Oh
thing.
yeah, I would be whispering you, so hopefully you'd whisper me back.
Is the game really quiet to the audience?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to adjust the sound a little. It's unusually quiet for an Xbox game. Do I hear a lyrical song? That better not mess with streaming rights.
Oh. Ban. Permanent ban.
The one thing I'm noticing...
Playing music on your stream.
I know, that gets us into trouble, it does. Alright, anyway, let's try this golfing thing. I'm a rich dude and I'm golfing. I didn't hit it far enough. Oh, close though. Yeah, isn't it cool? A sci-fi golf game. You don't get a lot of that.
I think it's interesting that you have to wear a hazmat suit. I mean, that's some dedication to golfing. I'm going to put that out there.
Well, it's because the Earth is uninhabitable now. Yes!
Yes.
That's got to be part. Achievement! New diary entry
Also,
unlocked.
so much better with jetpacks.
That
Usually
too.
a group would arrive.
A group. Another achievement. First hole. Hey, Zero Texas! We're glad you made it. Guys, Zero Texas is secretly a friend of Brandy's, and my friend too, although I haven't known him as long. But he didn't tell us that last week, so it was a little bit sneaky and weird.
He
But
told me.
He's here. Well, before the stream, though?
Yep.
Okay, then they're both being sneaky and weird. But we're glad to have them both here, of course. So that's good. Yeah. He lives about an hour and 10 minutes from here. So that was not a good shot to miss as much as I missed it. Oh, yeah. Didn't hit it hard enough.
Did you know there's actually a new golf game coming out that's roguelike?
Really?
Yeah.
What's it called? What?
Honestly, I forgot it. It's weird.
Why is that ball not rolling down the hill is what I want to know.
Me too, but I also have something to say about this. Okay, if you really wanted a roguelike or that experience, every hole you missed, like part of your gear would fall off, and then you'd that could be like a real horror game.
Well, we got it in there.
I could see that. I'm just saying.
Even though this is a 2D game, there's some nice parallax scrolling and certainly some nice artistry to it. It became my habit to watch them play from behind the fence. Is that someone else talking besides the actual player character?
I would assume so.
Tech Guy is reminded of Happy Gilmore. Beware of water hazards. Yeah. We want to go... Oh, come on. Achievement. No worries, it happens.
Right
And-
into the water.
Okay, we're going to reset level. But I mean, like, I thought I was hitting it pretty hard. Apparently not. Okay, let's aim more like that. Still. Jeez.
Higher.
Yeah, this takes some getting used to.
Higher.
Yeah.
Go west,
That
young
one's
man.
closer.
Yeah, in a 3D golfing game, this would be like a cinch kind of shot, but it's just, you gotta get used to what the game wants.
Boom. Oh, and then it bounced.
I'm gonna say they could make it, easier.
Yeah. I was gonna
Hit
say,
it harder.
I don't know, because if he goes up too much, then he'll actually still get in the water. 'cause-
I'm hitting it, like, all you can do
Higher,
is...
just harder.
Yeah, harder is good.
Yeah, don't aim too
Not
high.
higher.
Yeah,
this
not
good?
higher.
No, lower.
There, and just, yeah.
Oh, good
See?
call, Tyler. Oh, so
Yeah.
close to a hole-in-one.
Because the physics, if it went up higher, it would fall down.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I guess if you're going for a hole-in-one, this probably would be a good course to do it on, because it's
Right.
like, there's not a whole lot of right
Right.
ways to get it
Yeah,
over.
once you get it. Yeah, once you get it, it'll go right in.
There you go.
New diary entry unlocked.
I don't want to remember my physics. It was a horrible year.
Aw.
I'm gonna hide it on hold. Although I did remember it. I helped with one of my students this week.
As I remember, you were pretty good with jiggle physics. You know, I had no problem. It's not
true.
important. All right.
I jiggled to the right and I jiggled to the... Okay, I'm done.
It's subtitling the radio station that we're listening to. Giant insects with jetpacks.
That's my preferred way to listen to radio. Subtitles.
There you
Especially
go.
while I'm driving.
Okay, now we've got 3 different modes, but one of them is not unlocked yet.
Play story mode.
I think we want to play story mode, right? That's going to appeal to the most people.
Radio nostalgia.
I worked in oil. Okay, so same as before, right?
Yeah.
Before, but definitely different.
Oh, crap. Oh.
A
Yeah.
little bit too hard.
Yeah. We're not going to accept that. It's interesting, when you hit start to do the reset, it
So
like
are you gonna
flies
be,
up like that.
Are the songs gonna be banned or something?
I hope not. We'll just have to see. Oh, I hit the bird. That should be an
2 up.
achievement. It wasn't an achievement, guys. Your character automatically flies to where the ball is, which is a cool touch.
Who's talking?
It's it's like an interview or something on the radio station.
Oh, I was like, what the heck?
Come on.
There you go.
Is that what
Put
they
some
call it?
backspin on it.
Not that too hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Angry Birds, where you only have a certain amount of things you can do.
Yeah. It is kind of like Angry Birds.
Okay, don't go off. Don't roll off. Please don't roll off.
Oh, you were lucky.
Please face the right way, at least. He will, right? Okay, good. The Amazon. No one says it like that.
I made my kids do an Angry Bird project.
Yes, you did?
Yeah, they had to draw parabolas and give me the the mathematical equation for them.
I agree, Zero. Although if it was like watching golf and all the people they're in their swimwear, you know, and there's a lot of ladies playing, not just guys.
Yeah, have you
I think they'd
seen
make
or
golf.
met female golfers? That's not a good thing.
That's not a very nice thing to say, Tom. But
Nah, you were thinking to say.
I'm just saying I can imagine ways to make it more fun to watch.
You'd rather
could-
watch the guy golfers
Whoa.
in
Whoa.
frankly.
I could think of a couple guy golfers that I'd never want to see play, so that
Yeah,
makes
I mean, a
sense
lot
to
of
me.
them are baggy old men, and in fact, there was one who was like a virtually a dictator of a nation. But let's see.
Hey, why are we talking about my golfing career?
Aw.
It's only a small country.
Yeah. There's got to be like a song about that. I mean, come on.
Oh, look at
It
that!
sounds like a good song.
A dead whale.
No, that was a statue of a hand.
Oh.
Oh wow, I don't actually see what to do here. Looks like you got to get the ball up really high somehow. So I gotta. Is that even gonna work?
So straight up.
Oh, just hit it.
That's annoying. Okay, we're gonna Sorry if I mess up the first shot. I'm just gonna restart, even though you gotta wait for it to scroll up like that. Hey, Panda P, glad to see you. Okay, we can do this.
Oh, wow.
Huh? Only problem is we need it more to the left.
Where's the hole?
Way over to the right.
Oh my
Hit
gosh.
it, hit it through that.
You think? Through the
Yeah, I
glass?
guess so.
Yeah, might as well see.
Although, yeah.
It'll go too
Looks
low.
like a glass.
Yeah. Give it a
But let's
shot.
see.
It won't work, but let's see. Man, it looks like you have, like, Parkinson's. Oh, it did work.
The way it's shaking, yeah, the aiming
Yeah.
is odd.
So, I guess get it on the big. Really? Yeah.
So I guess that's all I can do, right?
Yeah.
Will it hit the bottom of the hand is what I want to know.
This is weird.
Probably not. Maybe.
Ah, dang it. But it's hard to put that much strength into your
Okay.
shot.
I'll keep going.
Does it? I mean, it doesn't even say what the par is on screen, so I don't know if I'm horribly goofing it or not. Oh, no, don't roll.
And it's a bad place, too.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Can I just... We're going to see if I can hit it up
See.
high enough.
Yeah, get it on the hand. Hand in one.
Ah!
Oh, that's the only part.
was
It was
robbed.
on that like the other one, and it didn't work.
Just going to try over and over.
You know what the definition of
Oh
insanity
my
is,
gosh.
right?
Okay, so we should... Should I restart? Because this is going very poorly. But does it not even matter because we're in story mode?
I don't think it matters that much.
Okay, I agree with you. And Darker Player, that is for me to know and you to find out. Alright, here we go. Don't go too... Don't... Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think that's better than going on those little platforms
look.
on the other side.
It swings, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yikes. Okay, we're fine now.
Is that the
There needs-
Statue of Liberty's hand?
It very well could. It probably is, as a matter of fact, but who knows? It reminds me of, like, the old movie Metropolis or something, where there's giant statues on the... on the cover.
You were robbed.
Yeah, definitely robbed on that one.
Actually, I have
Oh my
master of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen it.
I
Did
think
you
it's
enjoy
giving
it?
Paul the middle finger,
Yeah,
actually.
that was definitely a middle finger. Achievement, though. Fifth
One of
par.
those movies that, to consider yourself a
Oh.
sci-fi fan, you have to watch it. But it's
You got
definitely
par on that?
What's that?
You actually got par on that?
Yeah, par must be kind of insane on that one.
Really was on par 3.
So this is fun. I guess, Tyler, we could tell everybody about how we were playing games earlier. You know, Tyler and I don't get to play a lot of games together because he only has a PlayStation and I'm more of an Xbox gamer. So if a game is available on more than one platform, but it's on Xbox, I'll buy the Xbox version. So, as you know, we don't get to play much together. But we did get to play something today. What did we play, Tyler?
We played Spelunker HD Deluxe.
On PlayStation 5?
PlayStation 5. Well, I think it's a PS4 game. But we
It is a
played on
PS4.
PS5.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to just tell them a little about the game? Why don't you?
It's like a retro style
Oh.
platformer where, like, if you fall more than 2 inches, you die. And if you run into anything, you die. And
If you sneeze, you die.
yeah, you fall into a little tiny pit, you die.
If you die, you die.
Die.
Yeah, it is Splunker.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. And Zero Tex is familiar with it. Yeah. It's basically a remake and a sequel to a classic game that was on the NES, although it started out on various computer platforms. So
I thought
very
it was new when it came out on the Xbox.
No, you're thinking of Spelunky. Spelunky is inspired by Spelunker. So, and, you know, Tyler probably feels much improved, although I like the structure of Spelunker and some of the old schoolness of it quite well, so... it holds my attention a little better, I would say. How
Wouldn't
do you
this-
feel they compare, though, Tyler? Just in general, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that there's a lot of inspiration in Spelunky from Spelunker. They're very different games. The goal of Spelunker, a lot of it is to really learn the levels and learn where the boulders are and where the pitfalls are, because the levels are the same for the most part. Where in Spelunky, more the goal is to get really, really good at the game. So you can, because there's no level memorization.
Big difference there. And that's because Spelunky is a roguelike.
Right.
Yeah, so those roguelites or roguelikes usually have a big emphasis on randomization and procedural things. And that's only a tiny component of Spelunker, right? But it does have one mode that works that way.
Yeah, it has like one mode, and that's a new mode or something, I don't know.
Yeah, seems to be. Okay, here we go. Not high enough. Okay, looks like the contest has just gone. Yeah, somebody better enter and win that Strider code. Strider is a very good game, guys. It's a Metroidvania-style action platformer. And
Yes,
yeah, see, I mean,
Well,
we couldn't
Tech
give it
Guy's
away
gonna get
last
it if
week.
nobody
Yeah,
else
come
does.
on, Tech Guy, win the... Yeah,
So-
he is going to win it. Okay, thank you, Tech Guy. That's all I needed. Oh, look at that. So we're golfing on the ruins of a yacht, and it's got an abandoned machine gun. So I guess in the end, the rich armed folks still had to leave or couldn't survive the... Dang it, that was a bad place for the ball to be. Oh, water hazard. The pool is a water hazard. Dang it. Come on, please go over that. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now question. Am I going to be able to shoot it through the hole here? I'd better be able to. That's the spirit, Tech Guy. Yeah, no, you're right, Jonah. Spelunky 2, unfortunately, isn't it exclusive to PlayStation and Steam? Is that how it is? I
think it's on Switch now, or it's
Oh.
coming to Switch soon. It's definitely confirmed for Switch.
Did that just
along
make
with
it
the original.
nice? And it needs to come to Xbox. I know it's just they're employing a staggered release schedule, I believe, is what's happening. Like, I think it'll make it there eventually, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the exclusive I'm angry about is that Wolverine's going to be a PS5 exclusive.
Well, I mean, because it's from Insomnia, like, we just need more Marvel games that are multi-platform. Or
Yeah, it's weird that. Oh, I guess that Sony. Well, no, Sony doesn't have any specific X-Men license, right? Like they do with Spider-Man.
No.
yeah, you're right. They
But
just
they
have a
own
good
the
working.
studio, so-
Yeah, they've got a good working relationship with Marvel, is what
Yeah,
it
they
seems to be.
must.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say they have a good working relationship, but they have a strong contract. That'd be a more accurate way
yeah.
of putting it.
That's true.
Well, I suppose you're right, but I mean the Spider-Man games have sold quite well, and they got critically acclaimed. So that's the kind of
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that will make
But
the
it's that
licenser
plus-
happy.
Yeah, it's that plus what happened with the whole deal with Spider-Man, the back end of
Yeah.
all that.
Oh,
Yeah, it makes you,
So
makes
it's
you wonder
more
if
of
there's
they're
any,
in an ironclad
connection
contract.
with that. Nice. I mean, Sony and Marvel are both such gigantic companies. The gaming wing and the movie wing may not have a whole lot to do with one another.
Yeah, but
That-
Disney is I deal with people that deal with Disney, and Disney's a complete control freak, so there's no way they don't have something to do with one another.
Easter eggs for Hulk and Wolverine in the Wolverine teaser. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, we do have a general, like, a multi-platform Marvel game coming out. What's it called? Like, the Black
Yeah,
Knights?
that
Black
game
Knights or
doesn't-
something?
Doesn't count. It's the card game. I already forgot the name of it just because Midnight Sun. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a card game. It's not just regular.
It's basically one of those games where as whatever plays out, you use cards to deal your rolls or whatever the hell it is.
Huh. But it's
instead of
still
being
action,
a
isn't it?
true RTS or anything, it's
Oh,
not really because it's card based.
I see. So it's a strategy game. Yeah, not
Yes
hard.
and no. Have you played? I forget the name of that stupid game. There's
I
a
don't play
Witcher
stupid
card
games. Gwent.
game. No, another one where it's more of a pseudo strategy game. More in vein with that,
Thronebreaker?
where- Yes.
I don't understand why is the ball not going up high. It's because I'm on the desert.
Yeah, you're in the bunker.
Yeah, let's try that again. We're just gonna start over on that. Yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy game is coming out, and that could be pretty decent.
Yeah, that's
It
multi-platform.
looks good.
Looks like
Agreed.
it could be okay. I hope it's good. It's a horrible character model for Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Well, they
not
did that
s-
on purpose, just so they wouldn't have to deal with the fan push. So they're like, yeah, no, we're just going to make a completely different version of those people.
But you know, Square
They're
Enix is
completely different without being like a huge douchebag.
yeah, Square Enix is not very good. I mean, it's really Eidos, right? Or Eidos, however you say that. But I mean,
As
or
the actor.
yeah, but I mean, they're not that good with the models on their Marvel things because the Avengers doesn't have good character models either.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, well, the Avengers was done by a small
Yeah.
studio, not.
It's not the
Eidos.
same studio. Oh,
No, definitely not. Eidos are the guys that do Hitman. They know how to do character models.
wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought no, Hitman belongs to like a studio that broke away from.
Yeah,
From-
Eidos Interactive is the one that does Hitman. They own the franchise. They've always done Hitman.
Is that correct, everybody? Because I really thought it was. I mean, you're probably right, but I thought it was a different studio. Okay, here we go.
Hitman is where I know that studio from. As in, I never heard of it until the first time I played Hitman. I don't even know how long ago at this point.
Ah, so it looks like you can zoom in and out with the bumper buttons. Oh man, this is a lame one because there's a lot of sand.
Oh, IO.
I wish the game. Yeah, IO Interactive, not yeah. When I say Eidos, it's EIDOS, and Square Enix bought them years
So
back.
I got the two studios confused.
That's all right. It happens.
They both have vowels at the start of their names.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Ah. So yeah, guys,
Eidos actually has a pretty good reputation, though. They used to be a really great studio back in the day.
yeah, the Tomb Raider games, of course, right?
Not just that, just like they used to make a lot of other franchises.
Ooh, dang it. Well, I'm glad it doesn't matter how well you do in story mode, other than for achievements. Yeah, I am excited for the Knights of the Old Republic. Brandy was strangely unexcited for it, but I think it's because of other stuff. But I, having played through the original, know that it is a fantastic game.
It's an awesome game to watch.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
also an
worried
awesome game to
about-
play, and you have good choices you can make in it, like choosing to be dark side or light side. It's
Oh, I
pretty
know.
fun.
I'm more worried about the direction they take the whole remake thing, because if they stay faithful to the original or they pull a Final Fantasy VII.
Will they make it an
There's a lot of
action
speculation
game?
that
Yeah.
they'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them doing it. But the thing is, it will be successful even if they stick to turn-based
Even if they
role-playing.
completely maim it.
No, I'm saying, like, it's not going to sell poorly because they don't make it an action game. So they should just
No,
not
it's
make
gonna
it an
sell
action
well
game.
Anyway.
Yeah,
But
so
it's
just
more of a
stick to
game-
it.
If they keep it faithful or not. Well, look at Final Fantasy VII. It sold crazy well. But if you're actually a fan of Final Fantasy VII, this game has like nothing to do with the original.
How
Well,
do you get
I
it out
don't
of the
know
box?
nothing, but yeah, it's a lot
Now eat
different.
your ball.
Just kind of, yeah, I guess so because the ball got over there and then I didn't get to take the next hit. So Okay.
You got it out of the box.
yeah, the foreground objects blocking your view is not cool because in real life
Yeah.
you'd be able to see around. Oh, too
Always
far.
fun
But
when video games affect your field of vision, so and that's where the difficulty comes from.
hey, Damien Spazpol, we're glad to see you, dude. And yeah, that's. Gosh. Okay.
Oh, you should have tried to play the ball off cow.
Yeah, hit
That would.
him in his glowing udders.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do
Or, I
that.
guess.
I do want to hit it in the udder. Oh, it just bounces right off the back of the cow. Wouldn't that be funny if you could make the
Why are you
udder
hitting
shake
people
or
in the
burst
boobs?
or something? Well, to see if they had physics. We were just talking about those earlier.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, let's see.
So when I was in the 7th grade,
Ah!
Corey and I got the same. It was like a digital thesaurus, and if you put boobs in, the first thing that came up was udders.
My guy just like hit his head when the ball didn't go in. Udders, that's funny. Yeah, that was not a good shot. More golf. Spouseful, we haven't streamed a golf game in a couple months.
Now, actually, isn't there a game called More Golf?
I don't
Well,
know. I like golf with
I
your.
think there is a game called More.
I mean, it's better than a game called Less Golf. Like, who would buy Less Golf?
Me?
Like, the less
that
golf, the
doesn't play
better.
golf.
Sell it to me. So the question here is, can I break through the wall on the right, or do I have to... Yeah, let's try.
I like that sign.
Oh.
In case of apocalypse, want to
Wow.
call 1-800 help us God.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm sure he'll listen. That's the thing that happens.
Oh, you'll listen, just won't do anything about it.
Well, I guess that's the way of putting it. Yeah, maybe more golf is just a way of saying Mario Golf, like, really quickly. Or is that how Australian people say it? Like, they don't make the E sound, so they're just like, yeah, more golf, you know, and they're just, like, saying it real
That
fast.
didn't sound Australian at all.
Well, because
should ask
Australians
Grandma
don't really
there.
not say the E sound, they don't say the R sound. But anyway. Go over it. Yeah, it went over. That's good. Up. John was like, that's nothing like... I know it wasn't like an Australian accent, guys. I was just being silly. Okay.
What the draft? That's cool.
Yeah, and it's animated.
Excluding Mario. Is there a Mario
Yeah,
golf?
yeah, if I hit it into the water where the... I mean, I might as well try to get into
Why
the
is
dish
there
and see if
a
it does.
albino
Do
giraffe?
it. Do it.
I don't know, because of the ecological disaster. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able
The
to...
giraffe survived. Do
It
you know how
bounces-
much food giraffes eat?
Well, this one eats radioactive things.
At least you hit him in the face.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
he's
what it gets.
albino.
Mario Golf is very popular. WC, my mother gave birth to an albino baby, me. Oh,
Cool.
okay.
You're seeing Mario Golf.
Oh, yeah, I need to get on the Switch. Like, the one on GameCube was fantastic, and people say the Switch one is good too, don't they? Also, didn't the new WarioWare just come out, or is it about to come out?
I don't think
What is
that's-
that?
Yeah, I think they just are showing a bunch of trailers for it right now.
Because Kotaku ran their reviews, but their review was very poor. Like, I mean, they were positive about the game, but all they talked about was a little bit of the mechanics. They didn't tell you how long it is, or the size of it, or, like, what the unlockables... You know, like, they didn't tell me what the structure of the game is like. They're just like, oh, by the way, you know, there's a bunch of variety and such. It's like, okay, I already know that about... I want to know what this specific one is like and how it compares to the past ones. So, I thought they did a bad job of that. Man, I gotta hit the ball into that tube.
Oh, almost made it.
You can do it.
Well, let's try.
Oh, yeah, NES Ultimate is cool. The
Sorry.
Mario golf game for regular Nintendo.
I'm sorry.
Was
That's
it?
kind of mean.
It's
Did it say-
really...
Tell us.
Well, the game NES Mario Golf was cool. It's just more of a regular golf game back then. But no,
Yeah.
it's really annoying how, like, you don't know if something in the foreground or background is going to affect your ball or not.
Yeah. Oh, man, that ball just went absolutely the wrong way. It's still letting me hit it, so maybe I can hit it into that pipe there.
Oh,
Let's find out. But yeah, I mean, there's some little flaws with balance and such in this, but still, it's such a neat experience.
front rim.
Yeah, I mean, it's very atmospheric, and I like that.
Yeah,
Ah.
it is.
How am I going to get the ball up in there?
That wasn't a good shot.
Thank you, Tyler. I wouldn't have known that if you hadn't said so. Yeah!
It's very, Angry Birdsy or whatever. What are those other games called?
Yeah,
10 tons games where you had to just shoot your angle things or whatever.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, they did some. They had, like, golf in your... Was it tennis in the face or something?
Yeah, tennis in your face.
Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, I see. I was supposed to hit it... No, hitting it up that pipe wouldn't do anything.
No, that's where your ball came out of.
This hole is really annoying.
Yeah. We'll start over just making it that. Or you might still be okay.
I don't know. I think the default way is going to be easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The start, just make it in that pipe.
So, you know, guys, I've reviewed several games lately at Co-Optimus. One of them I reviewed was Space Invaders Infinity Collection, which is a collection of multiple Space Invaders games for the Switch, right? And that particular game, it comes with a bonus game. See, this is what I hate. When the ball gets in there, you're kind of screwed. But anyway, that game comes with a game called Arkanoid vs. Space Invaders, which is a port of a mobile game. And on the Switch, it's a separate download. Like, it's not part of the main game, but you just get a bonus download with it. Because I guess in Japan, you know, you could get it without it or something. But that particular game, on the Switch, you have to play it totally touchscreen. Like, you can't play it in TV mode. It's a touchscreen game, and you hold your Switch vertically, which is huge and an unwieldy way to hold it. But because it's a port of a mobile game, so, you know, touchscreen. But there is a different Space Invaders, yes, finally, collection on PlayStation and Switch, which is called Space Invaders Forever, it costs less, but you only get 3 games with it. One of which is that Arkanoid vs. Space Invaders game. I know I'm going into too much detail already. But anyway, the PlayStation version, there's no touch screens on PlayStation. Isn't that right, Tyler and Tom?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a much different system than the Switch. But on the PlayStation version, you play it on your TV and you use the touchpad of the DualSense or the DualShock 4 to play it.
You were doing really good with it, too.
Yeah, and it's actually really fun to play that way. Like, I mean, the whole game you play it by dragging your finger, you know, but it's very naturalistic. Like, it's a smart way to port that game. So, I'll be reviewing that collection, which, again, it's a Space Invaders collection, but it's different from the one I already reviewed. So, I plan to review that pretty soon, and I'm going to be very positive about that particular game in the collection. Okay, so we want to do this, like, part of the way.
You decide whether you're positive about it after you play the game? Because I believe that's called bias if you already have an opinion of the game before you play it.
Well, first of all, I've played other versions of it, but no, I mean, I've played it on PlayStation already. I was just saying, I'm not done. I'm going to play it more before I write the review, but, you know, I can already tell it's great, so. A lot of times you could play a game for half an hour and your opinion isn't going to change by the time you get around to writing about it. Like, if you play 6 more hours, like, many games.
How do you know they didn't glitch the other version of it? Where it's so unstable that it's terrible.
Ooh, that's a sand pile. But like I said, I've already played some of it, so as long as it doesn't get dramatically different, then I already know. But I mean, remember, I've reviewed hundreds of games over the years, so I'm very familiar with what the process of reviewing a game is like. Few exceptions, though. Like, when I reviewed Halo 5, you know, for the old website, Halo 5, I mean, I played all the way through it. I beat the whole game before I wrote the review, but it's just like a few months down the line, my feelings about the game got a lot harsher than what they were when I wrote the review. You know, it's like kind of sometimes rushing to review something, you get a different opinion than when time has set in. But that's just an unfortunate... Oh, that is annoying. That's
So
an
what do you have to
unfortunate
do?
part of the review process. I think I'm supposed to bounce it off the wall up there and make it go up high, but no, I actually can't tell where I'm even supposed to get the ball.
Holy my...
But
wow.
I mean, Tyler, when you were reviewing games, you know, did you ever find that your opinion changed a lot about a game over time as you were writing it? I mean, as you were preparing to write about it, or was it usually, like I'm saying, like your initial impressions are pretty much how you're going to feel?
Yeah, for the most part, my initial impressions were right. I mean, were how I still felt later on. There certainly does happen from time to time.
Yeah, but it's not that common a thing.
Not really.
But yeah, some games they get, like, for instance, they just get way too hard at the end or something because they didn't have enough time to balance it, that kind of thing. That can't happen.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't
That
see...
happened a lot. I think Darksiders 3 had issues with that.
I think you have to go
That's a shame.
up. If you can go up maybe to the top floor, then you can hit it really hard.
How in the world can I get it up, though? There's a medicine for that. No.
Comment. You can put it over on the peace van and then try to hit it up.
I guess,
Just like Neo, you need the blue pill, Paul.
Wow.
Is that so, Tucker player? Oh, lordy. Okay, well, that's a good place for the ball to end up right there, and then... But I gotta get it over that stupid sand pit. Let's see if we can or not.
Well, speaking of The Matrix, you guys checked out the new trailer yet?
I have not. What'd you think of it?
I haven't watched it. Nope.
What is it?
I just don't care
I'm very
about
hesitant.
Matrix 4.
There. What?
Yes.
Yeah. The resurrection.
Yep.
It has,
100-year-old
Doogie Howser in
Neo.
it.
Oh, I do like Neil Patrick Harris
Yeah,
quite a
that's
lot.
what Doogie Howser in it. I saw that part on a commercial.
That makes every movie better.
Exactly.
If it comes out on HBO Max, which I think it does before the end of the year, so, I mean, I'll probably watch it anyway, even though I have no expectations for it to be very good. Dang it, ball. The top of that van is your home. Are you too good for your home?
I already said that.
Yeah, I know.
-5 points for redundancy.
Aw. Oh. Thank you, Shih Tzu.
Hey, I really love that deal with HBO putting their stuff on their platform.
Yeah, it's
Right
pretty...
away.
It is pretty cool, even though, like, some of these movies, like... Some of these movies are not so good, you know. I mean, obviously, you had Space Jam 2, for instance. There was a Tom and Jerry movie. Like, a lot of these movies are kind of crap, but I mean, that's, you know.
Yeah, but still, it's better than having to pay to go to the theaters to see it.
Yeah, you're right. At least
That's the other issue.
it doesn't
How many
cost you
movies
anything.
have you paid for over the years where you're just like, you go to the theater and like you just wish you hadn't?
There actually aren't that many because I can usually tell pretty
Find
well from the
something.
trailers. But you know, every now and then a movie will fool you. Like the movie Ultraviolet. Did you ever see that, Tom? Do you remember it? It was this horrible
Actually, I
sci-fi
have it
vampire
on
movie.
HD DVD, believe it or not, if you remember that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like, so that movie had a good trailer, you know, like cool special effects and stuff, but man, is it a stupid movie. So let's try this.
It's not terrible,
bet-
it's just not that good.
Uh-oh.
I just thought everybody got it for Mila Jovovich.
One of the worst ones I've seen in the theater. But
Honestly,
I
all
mean-
her movies kind of fall in a similar vein.
that is true. A lot of them are style over substance. Like, I guess she's good at action, not so much of an actress.
Yep.
So,
It's also the fact that Oob Jolie, or whatever the hell his name is, Ubol,
Uwe
her
Boll?
husband,
No.
loves to cast her in crap.
No, her husband is Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, it is? I thought it was Ubol. But
No,
either way,
but
both of them are very bad with movies.
yes.
Both
Yes.
directors.
Although, I mean, like Paul Thomas Anderson, he can shoot some action, but yeah, he doesn't care about story in the least.
Yeah.
So,
And Ubol does over-the-top action. I wouldn't call it good action.
if there was just an undo button, that would be a really nice feature in this. Because, like, if the ball gets stuck in a dumb place, then that's kind of frustrating. Yes, I got the ball over. Please don't fall in a bad place. Please don't.
Why does it get electrocuted when it goes into the elevator shaft?
Because I guess the top of it is still electrified somehow for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see about this. Interesting techno or trance music playing here. I should have put it in the elevator. Yeah, would that have skipped it forward? I don't know. I mean, this is sort of like a puzzle game too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Instead
A
of
little
just
bit.
golf.
Yes.
A little bit, but the environments don't give you a ton of clues to help solve the puzzles. It's almost like
Exactly.
trial and error.
Agreed. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one. Do you think I can actually hit it up onto the second ledge? Probably not, but yeah.
I would try to aim low and long to see how far you can throw it.
Okay, just to see.
Yep.
Ah, bounced off. Yeah, so we'll go for the intermediary part. Yeah. Okay, come on. Stop on the... Yeah, all right. Don't roll off.
Good job.
Okay. You're right, Bob Jones. It is a mix. Skip available. Why would I do that?
Oh, but speaking of
Oh, you must be on
movies,
like your
Yes.
your 50th stroke. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're horrible at this.
I just
And
watched
on your
that new.
51st one, you
Ready
buried
with a selfie stick.
I
I
just
live-
watched that new movie that came on Netflix yesterday. 8. Actually, not too bad.
It's called what?
8.
It's a movie called 8.
Kate, I think you
Eight.
said.
Kate.
Kate. Yes.
So
Mackenzie's middle
Kate
name
Part
without the
8 is
letter.
what you're saying.
Not exactly, but sure.
Okay, what's it like?
If you liked the milkshake movie, similar to that.
That movie was horrible.
Shotgun milkshake or whatever it was.
Gunpowder milkshake. Yeah, I couldn't.
That's it.
Through it.
People seem to like it okay, though, Tyler.
It was a fun turn your brain off action movie. It's basically every guy action movie but with a female cast.
I have never seen.
It was way too stylized for me. Like
Well,
dude.
did you like the Keanu Reeves one?
John
the one where
Wick?
he killed his dog. Yes, that's it.
I haven't seen John Wick actually.
Wow, Tyler, you gotta
Well,
watch
you
John
need to see
Wick.
John Wick.
Yeah.
But this is but Milkshake was basically a low-level version of John Wick, and this is more like a take on the what was that assassin movie from ever ago? That's one of those like reference movies. The one where the assassin basically starts taking care of the girl.
Kill Bill?
This is really
Professional.
Yeah. So same concept, very different direction.
I really don't like this whole.
So, I still remember the John Wick thing, and you're watching it, and I was like,
Yes.
I realized that the dog was a gift from his wife.
You really didn't get that on the first try.
No.
That was 90%
I-
of the
Yeah.
I know,
It's like the
I
whole point
know.
of
that wasn't fighting was about that.
and I thought it was horrible, and that's why I was like that. And then I don't know, we caught it on. I don't know if we caught it on TV or what, but Paul was watching it. I was like, oh, and then it made sense to me.
I don't believe we've watched any of the John Wicks together, Brandyville.
I didn't think so, but it was with
haven't.
you that I found out.
Well, we might have. It might have been because we watched a pitch meeting.
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
it probably was a
Screen
pitch
Rant
meeting.
pitch meeting.
You're right.
By the way, you guys, you know that
Probably
the
was.
newest M. Night Shyamalan movie is called Old, right? And I'm never going to watch... I plan to never watch any of his movies again because Glass was such a bad movie that I could never possibly forgive.
That made me
the
sad.
a-hole
That's
that
what
made
I
that
watched in
Glass was
theater.
Not that bad.
That's
oh, no.
what I watched in the
Atrocious.
theater.
Only art
I
remains.
actually liked Glass.
Glass is two big middle fingers to the audience. It's him taking a big steaming dump on camera and laughing that you paid him money to
But
for
I
the
did
privilege.
like
The
one.
issue is Glass
But-
was a setup for a follow-up that never happened. Is the problem.
It never will
very
happen
clearly
because
a setup.
anybody who liked Unbreakable or the other one,
I
or
did love
Split,
Unbreakable.
are
But
likely
I
to be
did like
disappointed by
Split.
it.
Because- Well, the problem is he jumped genres, and that
I
just
like
pissed
Split.
people off because they went in expecting one thing and got something else.
Haas, thank you for
So
the follow.
He didn't have a consistent audience.
All I can say is F him forever.
But I like most of his non-horror stuff, with the exception of whatchamacallit.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Avatar, exactly.
The Last Airbender. Yeah, I watched that. It was
Not
interesting.
good.
Okay.
All right.
so
Do we
I
have a moderator on hand, like Shih Tzu, for instance, who could ban the bot? I would appreciate that. Okay.
There's a
This
bot? I don't
is.
see
I'm
one.
playing the game the way it's designed to be played. It's just somebody who joined the contest, and Jonah's right. That is almost certainly a bot. But
Nobody joined the contest.
is this gonna fall down when I hit it?
The
No.
contest hasn't started yet.
Okay. Yeah.
So if Haas tries to enter the contest, don't let him.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. No, please don't roll off. Okay, good. It didn't roll off. Yeah, Haas 312 underscore wants or something like that. Just,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah,
Don't
oh,
be. Bots have rights too. Don't even watch Futurama.
That's a little different. They're like a turtle. Anyway.
Hey, be careful about banning bots. Not too long, they're going to be controlling every aspect of your life.
That's right.
You already control your purchasing decisions, as in there's product to purchase.
He's not here, BX says. Yeah, maybe it could be that it automatically got banned after following, or they just, I don't know. Yeah, who knows?
Just because you're like a bot that opens pages and follows and then leaves or something.
These bots
With
are
a weird
malicious.
script. Well, I know what you need to do for this one.
Okay, what?
Lick the microphone.
Oh God, Tyler.
No more licking microphones.
Lick
I
it.
got the. I was picking blue stuff out of his teeth for like a week.
People don't watch our stream to see me be sexy, Tyler. They watch our stream to hear you being sexy.
Oh, so I need to get one of those microphones that has
So-
ears on it, and so I can like just slurp into it during the stream.
You
So
should.
you
should.
have-
Those
to
actually
lick.
exist? Seriously?
Oh yeah, you should check
Oh,
out
crap.
What?
any
Seriously?
ASMR stream right now.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I will never get
Because then that's all
ASMR.
you ever get on your stupid recommended is.
Yeah, might not be a good idea. So this is a really, I mean, like, wow, some of these levels, they just feel daunting when you see what they want you to do. It's like, geez, really? But hey, I got it up there. Oh, interesting. Part of the hate raids. Wow. At least I heard Twitch is actively pursuing lawsuits against 2 of the people who are responsible for hate raids, so that's cool. This is some
I don't
weird
know what
music.
a hate rate is.
It's like
It's a really bad version of Gatorade.
it's true, the hate raid. Yeah, no, it's people taking advantage of the raid feature to join a channel and cause trouble and, you know, like harass a gay person or whatever it is they're trying to do.
Because in their infinite genius, the people at Twitch thought it would be a good idea to publicize people's characteristics. It's like, do you not see how that's going to get abused?
Yeah, I mean, but at least they're trying now to take care of it. Now it's been a problem for a few months. They're just very slow to act, which is annoying.
Yep.
But again, we can't be very critical of Twitch because I'm literally not allowed to be. So let's not do that. All right.
Hey, no, you're allowed to be. What you're not allowed to be is critical of anything Chinese. Then Twitch will get on you in 2 seconds flat.
No, but just by being an affiliate, affiliates are not allowed to be critical on the air. Let's see, but yeah, you're.
Or at least be critical of Amazon.
Oh, I don't know. We probably shouldn't do that either.
Amazon is the best company in the world.
Yes, they treat their workers so well, and they get
Yes.
adequate bathroom
Yes, they
breaks.
Plenty of
Fair
water bottles.
pay,
Yes,
Dude, I love it.
not to pee in the trucks.
yes, more than enough bathroom breaks. Very sanitary working conditions. The employees are valued and respected, and they feel good about their jobs. So
I'm just glad they give me stuff the next day and deliver on Sunday.
I wish I worked there. No, I mean
Put
they
that out
actually
there.
they
Yeah,
actually
they're
get. Amazon actually pays their workers pretty well. Like, not being satirical, like in many places, it's like the best paying job an unskilled worker could get. But that's not.
saying
It doesn't mean they treat them well,
Right.
because they dispose of. I mean, again, we shouldn't talk about it, but they may see workers as disposable, and you make 1 or 2 little mistakes and you're gone, that kind of thing. But anyway.
What you mean, Jeff Bezos plans to send them off to Mars and then make them pay for oxygen to ensure that they remain indentured is not a symptom of undervaluing human life? I don't know where you got that crazy idea.
A squirrel just stole my ball.
I saw that. Jerk squirrel.
Yeah. So I gotta try to land it on the stump. Ah, there it goes again. Can't win with these squirrels. Well, okay, that wasn't a bad place to land it. Yeah, I'm used to trying to... I think just passing the hole at all is getting par in story mode. You think that's what it is? Because, yeah. But a lot of it's built to require all these baby steps, the levels are. So it's not like a traditional golf game where you're like, okay, well, there's 3 strokes, and I gotta make it in that number of strokes.
It's like a physics-based platforming golf game.
Yeah, really interesting combination of features, and very thoughtful and artistic in the story and setting. Come on, land on the other one. Land on the other one. Yes, don't.
That was a shot.
No, I made it.
That's way better than the average game you play, Paul.
I think I'm at least 1 shot behind.
Well, last week's game I sure didn't like very much, but I do like this one, so
No.
that's
The squirrel
nice. That's a new one.
is from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, a
Don't
squirrel?
touch that squirrel's nuts.
That's
that
from
was-
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
When?
Like Veruca Salt, when she does it, Johnny Depp yells at her.
Oh, it's from the bad Charlie and the Chocolate
Oh,
Factory?
the new one that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why none of us are.
One of my exes
Well, you know,
really
it,
liked that movie. It was
looks okay to
weird.
have Johnny
I
Depp
liked
playing
it.
that role. Just
I
goes
like
from
Tim
being
Burton,
cute
though.
to being very not kid-friendly.
I mean, he's a
Creepy.
deeply creepy dude to begin with. So if you were going for creepy, which Tim Burton was, because that's all he can handle, because he's
Yeah.
pretty one note.
She wanted a pet.
Oh,
so-
come on. Tim Burton's awesome.
I love Tim Burton.
No
Is
being critical
the
of Tim
greatest
Burton.
father-son movie ever.
I mean, he's made good movies,
I loved it.
but he also can only handle being creepy. Like, the only time he
I like
stretched
it.
out of that box was with Big Fish, which is a very good movie.
It
I
is
don't
very
like
good.
Big Fish.
Aw.
I like
Dude,
Forrest Gump
you
on acid or something.
Big Fish is the
guess it
quintessential
is like
father-son
that.
movie.
Yes.
It's like,
I
Yeah.
don't even remember there
seriously-
being a father and a son in it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing it was about.
Oh, movie. This is
Tyler.
like me not.
That movie came out just a little bit after I'd become a father,
Aw.
and I saw that and I picked up the phone and I watched it with my son. And I called my father right away. It's like
Aw.
it's simply not something I did. It
Is
was
he
so
still
out of
alive?
character for me.
Is your dad still around?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's good.
he actually just moved back up north in Florida. Sold his house down there.
Oh, well, congrats. So how far does he live from you now?
He's in the middle of the university town, so about 40 minutes.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah. Well, it's not like I'm going to go visit him or anything.
Well, you probably should at some point. Even
I'll
if not
visit
very
him
often.
on his funeral.
Oh, are you real mad at him about something?
Not at all. I can care less.
Oh, there must be something you're mad about. That's too bad, Tom.
No, I seriously don't. I have zero reason to be mad. He's been there for me when I needed him, and I've been there for him when he needs me. So,
Well,
no, got nothing to
good.
complain about.
And that should happen
Just
before the end of his life.
Antisocial.
Yeah, don't make the viewers sad, Tom. You're here to be entertaining,
What's
darn
sad
you.
about it?
Okay, here we go. It does remind me of Human Brian a bit. But,
Just remember the old adage, absence makes the heart grow fonder.
yeah, it sometimes. But to remind Tyler, who's totally forgotten the movie Big Fish somehow, the whole movie is about, like, the dad he's either dying or he just died at the start of the movie. Which one was
He
it?
just died.
No.
He just
yeah.
died, yeah, and the
Yeah.
son is like setting up the funeral and meeting a lot of the people from his father's life, and it gives him a whole new perspective on his father. And it's like, yeah, it's a really beautiful combination of fantasy and reality, because his father was a pathological liar, but his lies
Yeah.
were based on actual real life incidents, which the son didn't realize.
In real life people. And he did a lot of good, and he
Yeah,
kinda
he did a lot of
just got
good. He
new
was a good
respect
guy.
for his father.
Yeah, so
And he basically, it was,
don't
he
think
was
you're
telling
gonna be
his
able to get up
son
in
tall
there.
tales to be a good father, basically, to build himself up as something his son can believe in, which
Aw.
his son ended up not believing in him at all.
Hey.
Only to now, at the end of his father's life, come to a realization of who his father really was.
Look
and
at
that
Squirrel.
all the stories he was telling him
Achieve
were
it.
exactly that. Stories
The
about
little
things
hoarder.
that happened. And he was coloring all the good and the bad to make it more wonderful.
That's well said. Yes. Well, Beetlejuice is a fantastic, delightful movie, but it's not trying to be like a touching, pull your heartstrings kind
I
of
love
movie.
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't
I
mean-
thought they were
Beetlejuice.
difference.
redoing
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
that. You
Uh-oh.
pause.
my bad. Oh, do you need me to?
Squirrel felt bad for you after you missed like 10 in a row.
Tom,
I was
the
honestly surprised by how good the live action Pokemon movie actually was.
Tom, you know the Golf with Your Friends code that you donated a long time ago. It
I
seems,
wouldn't know the code, but I downloaded that like
yeah.
almost a year ago.
Well, yeah. So, because I mean, we sit on them for a while, but anyway, apparently the winner, the code is only for the DLC. We thought it was for the game and the DLC. Can
I
you
thought it
check
was for
your
both?
Can you check your account and see if maybe there were two codes and you just didn't paste them both? Maybe just in case. If not, we'll give them a different kind of prize. But if you can look through your humble account, that'd be handy.
Yeah, it's not like I don't have a million codes to go sorting through.
Yeah. I understand.
Interesting.
Look, you're small now.
And I'm sad they never made a Beetlejuice 2. You know, like they still talk about it every now and then, but it's like,
they were going
God,
to.
Michael Keaton is. He's not getting any younger. Like, he still does look good,
Yeah.
but.
And it wouldn't matter.
But why
with
wait
makeup.
until. Makeup, yes, but I mean, they're just waiting until he's so old. Like, by the time they do it, if they do it, he's going to be like in his 70s, and it'll just be kind of pathetic. You know, it's like, just. If you're going to do it, then do it.
See, I
No,
don't
the
think
code was
so.
supposed to be for the game plus the DLC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but apparently it was only for the DLC.
It
That's
said something about it needing another.
Yeah, and that's another sad thing. If they did make a Beetlejuice 2 in today's world, it would be like so much CGI and so little practical effects, and that would be a shame. The first movie, it had some good, well, some entertaining stop motion animation here and there. Come on, go up, go up. Oh, fudge. Let's try that. Tyler, it's okay to talk. I didn't want you to feel bad.
Down through the hole. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I mean, I was talking about Beetlejuice. You could have said something. You're the one who brought it up.
I like Beetlejuice. It's funny.
Yeah, it occurred to me that you must
Beetlejuice,
like it
Beetlejuice.
if that's what you said about it.
I think that's
Oh, he
the
did
only
that
Tim
joke.
Burton movie I like.
Dude, this movie is real. I mean, this level is very long.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Ooh. There's a lot that can go wrong here. That's what I don't like about it.
Meerkat.
Ooh, yep, there goes the ball.
I watched a Pee-wee movie. It was okay.
The first one?
I think so.
Yeah, it's not.
Adventure.
Yeah, it's not absolutely my favorite, but it is really fun, and I really like Pee-wee a lot. You know, like I just enjoy him.
You liked any of the Pee Wee movies? They were all
Yeah.
terrible.
A lot of people like Pee Wee Herman. No, the first one is really well regarded, but and yeah, that one's not especially creepy. So I guess that's another one he did that wasn't creepy. Dang it! Come on, come on! No, I don't think I can hit the ball far and fast enough. But let me try to just knock it forward a little. That's gonna go too far. Yep, too far. Yeah, even the one on Netflix is okay, even if it's missing some of the magic of the first one, and I've never seen the second one. But okay, here we go. But yeah, that second Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I don't think it benefited from being creepy and utterly wrongheaded. You know, like there's
The
a
only
reason.
thing creepy about it was Johnny Depp.
Well, he was especially.
99% of the creepy.
I would say the Oompa Loompas were creepier than the original ones too.
Yeah, the whole tone was very creepy and dark.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
That's Tim Burton. That's just what you get from him. Like, he
Yeah.
knows how to do it.
yeah. Maybe at one time he could do other kinds of things, but he's lived his life
Well, if
leaning
you
into
think
it.
about that movie, if it was anything near real life, it would have to be very creepy.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the Oompa Loompas are basically slaves, which the Futurama episode makes a point of satirizing. Okay. The parody episode on Futurama. Here's the scene. What's the scene you're talking about, Spaspol?
Stop motion.
All I know is you guys got that song in my head now.
Oh, the Oompa Loompa song?
Oompa doompa oompa doo.
Well, the Futurama parody episode, which is from season 2 of Futurama, I think, or is it season 1? Does anybody remember? But
I don't think it's that
The
important.
season, there's too many of them.
yeah, it's either 1 or 2 for sure. But anyway, it's the Slurm episode. The first one was Slurm, and they have a song, you know, that parodies the Oompa Loompa song, and it's so clever and funny. I love it. But anyway. That show was firing on all cylinders when they did that episode. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it is a very good episode.
Rock on.
That reminds me of my new pet peeve with Hulu. They have way too many series where they don't have the complete series.
Tyler, look what's
They're just,
happening.
like missing whole seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
Bert is going to help you out.
Yeah, he just flew off with the ball. But where did he drop it or what?
And drop it in the hole.
I don't think he did.
Good for him.
Yeah, what's even happening now? I'm flying up. Oh, I see. He dropped it right before it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's good enough. Good. We can skip some of that daunting level. That was a lot of real estate there. Oh, that was much too low.
Go ahead.
That's weird. Yeah, Icky's not actually here this week. Panda P, can you send me an email about it and I will look into it? You know, our Saturday Game School newsletter, you can respond to that newsletter and I will get the response. So, yeah, so just reply to it and tell me about it and I'll try to take care of it for you, okay? You also can message me on Discord. Did you guys know we have a Discord server where we can chat outside of the streams? It's really handy.
Oh. I think I said
Believe him,
something
he's
about
lying.
boys.
Yeah, I got it in. Or did I get it in? He's still flying. But yeah, I did. Okay. Thank you, homie Drew. Yeah, somehow I have a group of an audience who, not to complain because I love my audience, but like they don't mind chatting here on Twitch, but chatting in Discord is a bridge too far for some of our audience for some reason.
A bridge too far.
However, I still think that our Discord is quite good, and again, I keep up with it, so it's a very good way to talk to me.
It's a lot worse since Stotch left.
You think so? I'd say it's like 10 times better.
Really gone downhill.
You know, Tyler, you may be the first person who's ever missed him online.
Come on, it was fun messing with him for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to join. You don't have to join a million Discord servers. Like you could just join our server and just use it to chat with me and the crew every now and then, or maybe you join ones that you're interested in. Because a lot of game publishers and such have Discords. Even PR companies
Everyone
have Discords.
has Discord.
Yes, and there are too many. For instance, you know, like I think that people who are in our streaming circles who also happen to be streamers, such as Alejandro or the Braumeister, I think instead of starting their own Discord servers, they should have just like carved out a portion on my server, and that way you wouldn't have to join 30 servers just to keep up with, you know, a bunch of people who are connected. I think it's better if we just all chatted at the same place.
Yes, we'll call it the world server. And it'll have all 17 billion souls on it. Or whatever the number is up to now.
Well, I'm not saying everyone in the world, but everyone who's a part of our crew. I think that would be more useful than the way it is now.
You don't want to scale your crew up?
I cannot tell where the hole
the
is.
population of a continent, your crew isn't that really a crew, is it?
Seriously, where's the hole?
Put it in that thing
That's what he said.
where the
All right.
arrows are.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Yeah, I mean, isn't that part of the human condition, not being able to find the hole? Anyway.
No comment.
Do I fast pull? Do I? Oh, thank you. Yeah, Tech Guy chats with us every now and then there, which we certainly appreciate.
Oh yeah, I want to see Turkey Delight Poutine. That sounds good.
Poutine to me sounds like it's coming out of somebody's butt, you know, like it's a thing they
Not
do.
a very appetizing name.
Yeah, after they ate too much, they poutine, you know, like that's what it sounds like to me. Or maybe they poot a whole lot, like they always poot at the same time, you know, of day, so it's become their poutine.
Poutine is French fries with melted cheese and gravy.
Jono knows
The
what we're talking
original.
about.
It's amazing. And then they do.
Why would you do that?
Or maybe
because it's delicious.
or maybe it's like how Australians.
Everything is better with cheese.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's how
Steve.
Australians say the word pouting. You know, like she was really disappointed, mate. She was poutine. You know, that's a thing an Australian person would surely say. Anyway,
I think you're-
that's right. I didn't even try to do the accent,
Yes.
but I threw in the word mate.
Mate.
There you go.
Mate.
No,
Yes.
it's what Australian golfers do. They go pooting. Pooting on the green.
Tyler, I'm glad you agree with me that it's not an appetizing sounding word, though. Achievement, yeah. Good job, Tech Guy. We appreciate that.
But it sounds good. Oh, there's the Turkey Delight.
Yeah, see, I don't like
like a
cheese
meal.
very much. So, really? Wow.
This turkey one doesn't look like it has things on it. It looks like it has jam on it.
Oh, well.
Like a-
Apparently,
Is it cranberry sauce? Could it be that?
Yeah, cranberry sauce. It looks like a Thanksgiving meal on fries.
Okay, I would try that.
It has
If-
peas.
That has to have some serious doctor's warning coming with it.
If there's no cheese, I would try it. But
Yeah, it's like a Thanksgiving.
I don't usually give a lot of thanks after I've been poutine, to be honest.
But in Canada, they don't have Thanksgiving. They have Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they have Canadian Thanksgiving.
Their Thanksgiving is in October.
Totally
though.
different holiday.
Yeah, that's the one.
Thank you, Tech Guy. Thank you for sharing that.
It's so good.
Come on. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to go over. Okay, well, I would do it without the onions, but dressing and peas are both very good, so sure.
Sauerkraut and bratwurst. That looks good.
Ooh,
I'd eat that.
interesting. Oktoberfest. Well, I guess we should talk about...
Damien
Ah.
takes a lot of photos of the food he eats. That's cool. That taco cone looks good.
Yeah, Damien, I haven't seen you post anything on Facebook since we became Facebook friends. Did you stop using it now that we're friends? Is that what happened?
Or that the site turned 100% toxic. Either one.
He's I mean, you did the same thing. You're like, you and Human Brian both were like, we're Facebook friends now? Okay, we're going to quit using it.
Yeah, well, basically. I haven't touched Facebook in like over a year.
Oh, Tyler too. Tyler too. Dang it, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, I use Facebook, but I don't post anything on my profile.
But that's the thing. Like, getting to see pictures of your friends is one of the coolest things about Facebook. So everyone, I mean, why the heck not share some pictures? And you can set whether it's friends only. You don't have to share it with the whole world. And you can even exclude certain friends. Like if you don't want your parents to know that, you know, that you went on a date with 3 girls at the same time or something, just exclude your parents from the post when you make it. But anyway. Yeah, clearly we need to get to that start platform. Interesting, Spazpol.
Yeah, he's got a lot of photos on there. He looks like he goes out to eat a lot. He's a foodie.
See, I don't get, like, he's more active on LinkedIn. Like, I do understand messaging people on LinkedIn because it's a really good way to network. But, like, does anyone actually go to LinkedIn and read people's posts on purpose? I sure don't.
Every
Bunch
every
new.
message you can
Yeah.
ever get on LinkedIn is someone from a contact center's company trying to sell me a new software system. Even though I
Aw.
don't even do that anymore.
Yeah, I get confused with a senior VP from Canada that has the essentially same name with one letter different spelling. So I'm constantly getting content that I should not be seeing. Makes it really
Huh.
funny because I've been brought in on hiring decisions, firing decisions, payroll.
That's
I
really
got brought
funny.
involved in something that was legal. I'm like, I'm not going to touch this with a 10-foot pole.
Wow. Did you see what happened? I got on the start platform and it blew away
Yeah,
the
that
leaves.
blew away the leaves.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Oh, too hard. Oh well. Back in your 20s, Spazpol says. What, the dating 3 girls at once?
Yep.
Alright. No, dang it. That was a bad shot.
I never did more than 2, but yeah.
What's dinitrogen? Is that a real thing?
Dinitrogen monoxide, that's water.
Chemicals used as rocket. I don't know. Like, the only problem with the way we do our stream is I'm not able to pay attention to the audio stuff, which is actually really interesting in this game. Dumping bodies. This is dark and gruesome. Speaking of bodies, we better talk about that dumb movie we watched yesterday. HBO Max. I said a lot of the movies they put on there are not that good. Yesterday they released a new theatrical movie directed by James Wan. I think you say Wan. I heard somebody say it Wan, but I bet they were saying it wrong.
That's so weird.
I really wanted to talk about that movie, Maladroit, and how are we going to do that? I don't know.
Last time you brought it up, you killed the stream.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about it next week. Maybe I'll be less mad about how much I didn't like it next week. Did you tell them that they can type Switch? There's no Steam in the last one, right?
Yeah, no. Did I put
It's
the Steam?
Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch that you can enter and win for, guys. So just try those, please.
Sorry.
Oh, neat. I just knocked the ball into, it looks like an airline conveyor belt, I guess?
Yeah, I must have missed where she put the entry rules. Maybe I was in the middle of refreshing in it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, you beat that part of that dumb level.
Well, yeah, I got past the beginning now, thankfully. And look, there's just a ton of airline luggage over here piled up. Again, it's such an interesting world this game creates. Guys, don't forget you can enter for PlayStation or Switch. Let's see some PlayStation and Switch entries.
PlayStation, Switch.
I think Simius is gone because he hasn't entered.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah.
Too late for him.
I
over there.
said,
That's a shame.
Grandpa Simius had to go to bed.
I just said if you win, I'll need your preference of platform and email address. So,
Yeah, if you win, you give us your email address and the platform you wanted, and we will email you the prize. We have 2 copies to give away, any of the 3 consoles. Thank you, homie Drew. Exactly. And by the way, I didn't even talk about it, but we are hoping next week to do Asphalt 9. It's not 100% in the bag, but I went ahead and threw it in there, because if we do it, it's going to be next week. But we're doing it Asphalt 9 for Xbox. It just came out on Xbox this week or last week, I forget. It's a free-to-play racing game. It's a mobile game, you know, the Asphalt series. A lot of our Windows Phone players will remember it. Anyway, if you want to win free premium DLC for Asphalt 9, because that's what the prize would be since it's a free-to-play game, then you're going to need to have a player ID. Like, by playing the Xbox game, you get a player ID automatically, and it's... You finish the first race, so you can go to the main menu, and then you go to... There's like an About section, like under Settings. You go to About, and it will... It's rolling the credits, but it tells your player ID first. Oh my gosh, the ball just went all the way backwards. That makes me really mad. But anyway, so if you're interested in winning Asphalt 9 prizes, it would be handy if you had already played it come stream time, because that way we can just send the winner's player ID to Gameloft to add the stuff to their account. That's how it's going to work if we do it. So just keep that in mind, guys. Go ahead and download it and start it if that sounds cool to you. Oh, great, Jono. That's great. And hopefully everybody else will give it a try, too. It's not Tom's kind of bag, but, you know, if you like mobile-style games, it is a pretty decent-looking mobile game. I mean, it looks like a regular Xbox One game, even when you're playing on Series X, you know, kind of, but...
It doesn't look that bad at all. The only real issue to it is, again, the actual gameplay mechanics.
It's very free...
Feel like a racing game.
Yeah, I mean, it's designed around what would work on a touch screen, so it's not going to have the precision you would get from a game that wasn't designed that way. But I mean, I think it could look nicer, but it doesn't look bad. Like, I don't think it's taking advantage of the Series X at all, but...
No, it's basically like a high-end iPhone game or iPad.
Wow.
Game. Really what it is.
Yeah, Jono says the frame rate is actually taking proper advantage and it's running in 4K. Maybe I should give it a better look next time I play it.
Like I said, graphically speaking, it's not that bad. It's
Gotcha.
actually surprising considering the amount of development work. Or
Yeah,
the
and-
limited amount of development.
And to enjoy a game like that, you have to have a kind of a tolerance for free-to-play type stuff. You know, there's different currencies you have to earn or buy and all that kind of mess. But give it a shot if you like that kind of thing, which I do like that kind of game sometimes. So I'm excited about it. Interesting,
And
the
you know,
guys...
racing game I'm excited about. There's going to be a new Test Drive Unlimited.
Oh, yeah, and that is good news. I like that. How about a new hard driving and a new race driving? Those are older arcade games. But yeah, a new Test Drive, if it's as good as the last one. People really liked the last one, even though I never bought it for some reason.
I love the first 2 Test Drives. Honestly, I'm pretty sure they're the inspiration for Forza Horizon.
You certainly could be right. My character he walked into the background and he's watching something off in the background. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Didn't want to show it to us.
Yeah, like what is going on back there? It's like a balloon floating away or something, I think? I don't know. So, thank you guys. That's your homework. If you're excited about next week's Asphalt 9 contest, download it on Xbox, play at least one race so you can find your player ID under the settings.
Okay, so
Okay, he's thrown down the golf club. The camera's zooming in a little bit. Taking off the helmet.
Was that the last level?
I thought there were more, but I don't know. Yeah, the helmet is off.
He's gonna suffocate.
Yeah, or want to get poisoned by the pollution and such.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
Wow, he's lying down. Ah, look, there's a little Morlock person, a little albino. What the heck is the radio? The radio's talking about the guy who's dying. The heck? What in the world?
Weird.
And it's playing kind of... Probably what?
Probably would have helped if you had been able to listen to all of it and stuff to know. what
Yes. That is my own fault for so enjoying talking to my buds on mic. But hopefully the audience likes it too. This time I was less afraid. I watched the golfer from the bushes. So these diary entries are the little albino guy whom we just met for the first time.
Maybe
Wow.
play as him for the second half of the game. It's like a ride and swap-a-roo.
Dude, could it be? Could he have gotten into the suit? It's probably not. Maybe the air is breathable, and so he actually just took a nap because he was tired or sad or something. Heck if I know.
I'm guessing they're hinting at that thing is basically a mutant, and the guy was obviously a regular human who can't survive, who just chose to let himself die.
It's possible. We can tell this game is very intellectual and creative for a golfing game, that's for sure. Even if it's not like a traditional golf game and more of a physics game, physics puzzler. So I could go along the right side, or I could try with the left side, which looks really hard here. So Brandy's just managing the contest, and then we'll go ahead and do the closing since we're having a hard time tonight with the stream.
He'll lick the microphone, then we're gonna have choose.
Oh, Tyler. I think we know what Tyler's into, everybody.
Was there ever any question?
Yeah, I guess it's better than the foot fetish thing.
Sorry, Jordan, I'm going to email or whisper you again because I keep closing it down.
Yeah, Jordan, don't forget to bring Cloven Casey back. Hey, VDH360, I'm glad you're here. I hadn't seen you earlier. What about our friend Texas Mike or whatever he's called? What's his username?
Something Tex.
Tex-Mex?
Texas.
Yeah.
I think it was Tex-Mex Cafe. Wasn't that it? That makes more sense than Zero Texas.
Alright.
You
Got it.
definitely said Zero Texas earlier.
Yeah, it's Zero Texas. I'm kidding. And I just hit the ball into a bad place, because why wouldn't I do that? Tesla City is unbearable? Oh, they're talking about how bad Mars is. A dictatorship. That's
Got
not
it.
good.
So, Jordan
don't
and
fall, don't fall.
Latino Heat, we will email you this week.
Alright, we made it up. Congratulations, Jordan and BX Latino Heat. Right on. Yes, and we successfully gave away both Steam codes, but we're going to have to make it up to Spazpol because Tom
Nope,
didn't
already got
find...
it.
What?
It's done.
You took care of... You picked a
Yes.
different code, or what'd you... No, how's it done? What'd you do?
It's done. He's got his code. It works.
Oh, so he was lying?
No. I fixed it.
Spazpol, why would you do this to us?
I fixed it.
Okay, you better not have gifted him a copy on Steam or something. Okay.
Anyway.
That shifty Spazpol, he put one over us... Put one over on us again, Tyler.
Classic Spazpool.
For reals.
Classic womanizing Spazpool.
That is true. 3 girlfriends at once. That's Spazpol of ours. He does have a nice
Three
voice.
girlfriends at once.
Hey, if
Well, I
they
suppose
find
they
out
know.
about each other, more friends.
No, the correct way to do is let them know, because then it's all fair.
True,
That's
but
true.
but he does it
Hey,
like a...
I was able to get away with 2 years of that, so with 2 women. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Interesting. But the problem is he does it like a game show. He makes them compete with each other, you know, for prizes and whatnot.
You don't. They compete
seems
on their own,
unethical.
dude. If you're in that situation, they compete on their own.
Square
That's
Power
all they
Five.
do.
Oh God, Towers
It's
of
true.
Babel. He was the Mars mission pilot during the Great Catastrophe. Who was, me or someone else?
You were.
Yeah, this game doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes.
Yeah. Well, if you unlock more of the diary entries, you can check them out and get more of the background story. Yes, you did great, Brandy. Thank you very much for running the contest. Let's go ahead and wrap it up, guys.
Cool.
Okay, everybody, we have been playing Golf Club Wasteland for Xbox. It's also on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. In some places, it has a colon after the word Golf Club. In other places, it does not. So it's kind of weird that they couldn't decide whether it has a colon or not. I forgot to complain about that, so now's the time, you know. But this is a really cool game. It's a golf-themed game, but it's more of a physics puzzle game with an interesting, very interesting, heavy emphasis on story and atmosphere and stuff. So I'm impressed by it. This game just came out, and it was really kind of the publisher to donate some copies and let us do this stream and contest. Tyler, thanks for co-hosting as always.
Yep, happy to be here.
It was fun playing Spelunker with you earlier too. Yeah. Tom, thanks for joining us on mic tonight.
Always a pleasure.
Brandy Cats, thank you for being on mic and running the contest like a boss.
Always.
BX Latino Heat, thanks for being such a great supporter. Thanks to all of you. It means a lot to us to be able to hang out with you every weekend. And, you know, this is kind of the commemoration of a sad holiday, and we kind of forgot to talk about it. We're playing like a kind of a sad game, you know, so I guess maybe in that way we commemorated it well enough. But, you know, I hope everybody is keeping their spirits up and remembering how important it is to protect democracy and fair elections and things like that, because those are pretty important. And if you don't think so, you're a
in the wrong
jerk.
country.
No, you're in the wrong country. But anyway, so don't forget we stream every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's always a different game. We always have cool prizes for our streams. So we'll see you next week. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
See you guys.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I don't know, hold those little SOBs.
Until the end of the world.
Patriotic SOBs. That's right, till the end of the world. Till we have to leave it for Mars.
So next week.
And we don't even play golf.
Yeah, we made the most important use of our time by playing golf with the little bit of time we had left. But yeah, you're right. That's all it's good for anymore. Yeah, Jordan, good to see you again. Thank you for joining us. Deadpool, Panda P, always nice to see you guys. Shih Tzu, Oblivion. There's Oblivion, our other friend from the UK. Excellent. Jono, of course, #1 Australian viewer. Homie Drew. Darker Player was here. Spazpol, of course. Simius was here.
Shih Tzu.
Yeah, Shih Tzu. Can't forget Shih Tzu. And I know there were others. I know there were.
I got a list.